Jammu Links News Top Stories is brought to you by Tasya Herbals alcohol-based hand sanitizer with neem and aloe vera extracts, helping India fight COVID-19. India saw a record single-day jump of 40,425 COVID-19 cases, pushing its tally past the 11 lakh mark on Monday, while the total number of recoveries crossed 7 lakh. The death toll due to the disease rose to 27,497, with 681 fatalities reported in one day. India's COVID-19 tally crossed the 11 lakh mark just 3 days after it crossed the 10 lakh mark. The holy silver mace of Lord Shiva Chari Mubarak was on Monday taken to historic Shankaracharya temple in Srinagar for prayers on the occasion of Haryali Amavasya as per old customs associated with annual pilgrimage to Amarnath Cave Shrine in South Kashmir Himalayas. Custodian of the Chari Mubarak, Mahant Dipendra Giri, led a group of sadhus and other devotees took the Chari Mubarak from Amreshwar Temple, Akhara building in the Butsha Chowk area of the city for Shankaracharya temple. Work on the 6.5 km Z-Mode tunnel, part of a strategic project for ensuring round-the-year connectivity between Kashmir Valley and Ladakh region, is being undertaken on a war footing and it will be completed by June 2021. The spokesman said the information about the status of work on the Z-Mode tunnel was given at a meeting chaired by Jammu and Kashmir Chief Secretary BVR Subramaniam. The Chief Secretary took the meeting of National Highway Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited to review the progress of various road projects being undertaken by them in Jammu and Kashmir. With regard to Kashmir province, the meeting was informed that works on mega projects including Z-Mode tunnel and Zojila tunnel was being undertaken on a war footing. Strongly condemning the union government for installing 2 additional toll plazas in Jammu on the national highway from Lakhanpur to Jammu and proposal for establishing another 2 such plazas, one at Falah Mandal on the Ring Road and another on Akhnur Road, Harshdev Singh, JK NPP chairman and former minister, said that the move was fraught with dangerous pretense. He said that people of Jammu were wary of even the existing toll plaza at Ban and Saror, which were taxing them heavily in addition to another one at the Nashri. There were several protests against the Ban toll plaza and Saror toll plaza in Jammu and elsewhere, with people cutting across party lines seeking the disbanding of the said plazas, whose rates were amongst the highest in the country. The team of Special Operations Groups of Jammu and Kashmir Police on Monday claimed to have arrested one person with hawala money from Jammu city area. Police sources said that the team on specific inputs arrested one person with hawala money worth lakhs late on Sunday evening. Traffic was resumed on the national highway linking Union Territory of Ladakh with Kashmir Valley on Monday after remaining suspended since Friday due to massive landslides in Gagan in the central Kashmir district of Ganderbal. Meanwhile, due to COVID-19 pandemic, passenger traffic remained banned on the 270 km long Jammu-Srinagar National Highway and historic 86 km long Mughal Road since March this year. However, only vehicles carrying essential and fresh fruits were being allowed to ply on both the roads. Retaliating that China has still occupied India's territory, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Monday attacked Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying that he has fabricated a fake strongman image to come to power, which has now become India's biggest weakness as he has to protect the idea of 56 inch. Taking to Twitter, the Congress leader posted a video message and wrote, "PM fabricated a fake strongman image to come to power. It was his biggest strength. It is now India's biggest weakness." The Jammu and Kashmir government has evacuated about 2,43,459 JK residents stranded in other parts of the country due to COVID lockdown via Lakhanpur and through special trains and buses till date amid strict observance of all necessary guidelines and standard operating procedures. As per the official data received in this regard, the Jammu and Kashmir administration has received 89 special trains at Jammu and Udhampur railway stations from different states and UTs so far, with about 74,541 passengers, while about 1,68,918 persons from other states and UTs, including 899 from abroad, have been evacuated by the government through Lakhanpur till date. Amid apprehensions of community spread of COVID-19, Riyasi District Administration has ordered stricter lockdown on the weekends and public holidays, with movement to be restricted to holders of e-passes. Additional nakas has been placed on all entry points of Riyasi District. Every individual's record are entered while entering the district. Secretary Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Sheetal Nanda on Monday released a booklet titled Initiatives and Achievements 2019-20 containing report card on last 1 year progress of the RDD in Jammu Division at Panchayat Bhavan Jammu. While lauding the efforts of the Directorate for compilation of the booklet, Sheetal Nanda said that the booklet shall provide a window to the stakeholders to watch out for change taking places in the rural landscape of the Jammu Division. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh on Monday reviewed the achievements under centrally sponsored schemes and other major projects in District Ramban at a meeting of District Development Coordination and Monitoring Committee. The Union Minister addressed the meeting through video conferencing, which was attended by District Development Commissioner Ramban Nazim Zai Khan, along with BDC chairpersons, MC presidents and district officers of all the departments. A middle-aged man's body was recovered from River Chenab on Monday, 22 months after he went missing in Doda district of Jammu region. The deceased was identified as Shaukat Ali, son of Ghulam Muhammad of Akramabad. A police official said that Ali was a municipality community worker and was missing for 22 months.